No, there's been no conversation, no sound, no nothing. Sorry about this, guys. I didn't actually realise that there was no audio coming through. Because remember I had to reset my so it's trying to do the default.
Right.
So the conversations and that I was having that entire time, nothing was going through the stream.
So it's just pure gameplay for the viewers.
Yep. Right. We'll be right back after after a quick break, and then we will be going out to Draenor on my warrior, doing a couple of dungeons. Hopefully, don't die. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Keeping you in the right direction, no matter how your confidence may fall. I'll be here as your foundation, and I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain, and I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me, hold on to me, hold on to me. Please don't wait here until your faith is shaken. There's a whole lot of good.
Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, I was just having a few. I didn't realise I wasn't there was no audio going out. So what we're gonna do for the next half an hour is actually give me 1 second. I just got to quickly do something. As I was saying, welcome back guys, and we will be now for the next half an hour, depending on how long we want to do this, is, well, we're going to go, 100, 192, right, I might just slowly make my way over to Frostfire Ridge to go, because the dungeons in this zone are a wee bit higher than I can actually walk in for.
Just a question from Delaran, where can I go to get access arena content?
Just use your house to your, Use your hearth to your garrison.
Not sorry, not with it. It's been in and out.
This may take a bit of time getting over there. I'm just going to have to try and run it.
Alright, where am I?
I
Broken Isle, Stormheim. That's where it's for me.
Like I said, well, I'm making my way slowly to Frostfire Ridge. What's that you're going to see? I'm having latency issues, which is another good sign. Oh, there we go. That's better. Right. Dungeons. Bodslag. Definitely better gear.
I may not be, because that port has just put me to Stormheim and Broken Isles.
You don't. Do you not have a garrison? Oh, you won't have a garrison Hearthstone.
No, I don't.
Oh boy. You need to do the pre-quest to get out here, I think.
Yeah, which is what I'm doing. Which is what I'm with. Well, now that I'm 103, I should be able to do that pre-quest.
No, the pre-quest is you go out, you use the portal and Stormwind, you go to the Mage Tower, you go to the bottom of the Mage Tower, you go through the Dark Portal and you start the pre-quest for out here, so you might as well go do that. They'll take you half an hour, so I'll just continue questing until then.
Okay, so I've got to go out to Stormwind.
Yeah, you go to the Mage Tower, level 1.
I didn't actually know I needed to do a pre-quest for it.
I forgot about that, being the Demon Hunter and all. You do
I'm still learning the Demon Hunter. I mean, you know, I don't know exactly what you're supposed to, what you're really supposed to be doing. You know, because I didn't actually start, you know, with the Hunter. I already had that stuff to begin with. With the Demon Hunter, everything's fresh. You know, where you go, how you get out to do dream content for this Looby Demon Hunter.
We got stream health issues.
Sorry, what?
I've got stream health issues.
Why it's too laggy, is it?
Yep.
Seems alright on this end. I'm actually watching you live while we stream.
So you can actually watch what I'm doing as well as what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That seems to settle down now.
And be right back.
And we're back.
No, it's still showing. Be right back.
No, well, it takes about 10 seconds. What? It's about 10-second lag.
Yeah, definitely lag. Right, so before I do anything else, I'll actually go to me, what's his name? Lodge, I suppose, port. And make sure there's no quest thing or bobs I need to do. And you're back.
Yeah, we're back. I'm back.
So I can actually keep tabs on what you're doing.
That's kind of scary and creepy. Don't worry, people. He's not a stalker. He just tries to make out like he's one.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Hey, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
Calling me a creep, eh? Jeez,
No,
what a good
I didn't say I was calling you a creep. I said you were creepy.
I never try to be creepy.
Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, we'll go down in the big hole. And go. Oh, you should be easy enough for me to kill.
So how far away are you from another level?
87%.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. You get that in the next half hour.
It's saying hour and 15 minutes to level.
Oh no, you did it a lot faster. Like mine is 2 hours 45 minutes and 23 seconds. Next level. Right, so there's nothing in my so-called Demon Hunter's Lodge. No quests or anything. Good.
Yes, that is good. Good gracious, man. Oh, goodness gracious me. Away, you little freaks. No, I was not talking to you that time.
Good. I might be getting a bit worried about you. Seeing things and calling people. Alright. Off installment.
Meet Thalen, Dark, and Bull in the wildwood.
Your audio is cutting out a wee bit.
How about now?
No, it's better. I think you just might have loose sockets.
No, it's the mic itself.
Well, it's coming out of its thing.
No, there's an old headset.
Still a pretty good headset though. I mean, what did it cost originally?
Free?
300.
No, it was free. I borrowed it off a friend of mine.
Ah, well, what it cost him?
Here.
Oh, yeah.
I do have female friends, you know.
Yeah, I know, you got heaps.
Shh. The world doesn't need to know.
Righty, so I've just gone in Stormheim, just going down the tower. We've got, there's the mage trainer, and it's right down the bottom.
Yeah, as soon as you go into the mage tower, there's the portal to Hellfire.
Yeah, it's Hellfire thing. Do I have to go through that?
Yes, you have to go through that.
Okay.
Find the missing mole machine. Find Ragnus, Reddit, blah blah blah.
At least out there I can fly.
I won't be going near that.
Right, so what is the actual quest I'm looking for this? The name of the quest, do you know?
Just bring up Diggy guides. You want the guide for
Trina.
Draenor Tanner Jungle, 90 to 91. And you should fly through it.
I have problems.
You always have problems, mate.
The jungle one doesn't exist. I've got blood mills, slag mines, iron docks,
You're under instances. You want to go to Diggy guides, go to leveling.
It's 10 on jungle, there we go.
Look on my stream, it will show you.
Yeah, I've got it now. I'm so used to doing the instant stuff than leveling stuff for it. I should know that. But it's alright, it's pointing in the right direction now.
I think there's a quest you may have to pick up in Stormwind or something. That's what I had to do from the heroes board, because it'll do the prerequisites for getting into Draenor, and then it'll then do a couple quests that you open up your garrison if you want to open up your garrison. But that will give you once you open up your garrison, that will give you your garrison Hearthstone.
Except the Dark Portal shows Call Border. I think that's the one you're referring to, isn't it?
And I'm just trying to avoid a big ass plant thing, which will kill me in like one hit.
Ouch. Not good.
It's an hour to level. So I've already knocked 15 minutes, about 12 minutes off so far.
Right, here's Call. Okay, so I've got to do the Dark Portal. Alright. Last damn portal.
Take the graphics right down. My frame rate's tending to shit at the moment. It's a bit better.
You have nothing else running.
No, not really.
Alright, we go through the Dark Portal.
Oh, I'm sick of these plant things. Go away.
They're almost as bad as those harpies.
Are you still watching the actual coverage?
Yeah, you just open up your menu there. Just what, turned your audio down, did you?
No, turn the graphics down. They're right next to this stupid big things.
That's right.
Alright, so now 45 minutes to level.
Okay, so I've just started the Dark Portal scenario.
Why are you doing with your mic?
Sorry, I just bumped it. So now I'm in Draenor. Loading up the Draenor content anyway.
So,
Oh, Azeroth.
oh no, I should be able to take it.
So I'm just talking with Archmage Cardiga.
You get to know him very well go through the Draenor storyline, well, somewhat through the Draenor storyline, and also Legion. He is the one at Delaren you go see all the time.
Hmm. Pretty much.
I found a mole machine.
Alright.
On its way soon. Boom! You'll see it if you're watching the stream. You'll see a tank just rock through.
As you do.
Okay. Don't tell me I had an upgrade. How rude. Oh. Right. Complete quest. Where's the table? There is no table. Oh, there's the drafting table. So, what do I want?
What do you want and what do you need?
I'm just deciding which outpost structure. Highwind logging pass allows operations in jungle. Fully operational Highwind logging pass grants the use of the mixture in the 5000. Or if I go the sparring ring, I'll get the championship honor. That one. Oh, so pretty.
It's like one-shotting everything out here now.
You will be one-shotting everything. I have mail. Bet you'll be stuff returned from the auction house. I will put $2 on it there. I won't make more than 20 gold. Okay. I owe you $2. It was just
So how much did you make?
nothing.
You didn't make anything?
Ghost Iron Ore got returned to me.
Ah, it's unusual.
Oh, that's the way the cookie crumbles, my friend.
True.
No. I already grabbed that. Fine, I could grab it again. Right. We're off to do the quest Tangle Heart. $33 to level, it reckons.
Alright. Well, 46 minutes to level.
You won't level out here, but
Nah. At least it'll give me the ability to go out to Draenor.
this quest will give me 69k experience and 61 gold because I'm doing a bonus quest at the moment. Just die, would you die? Here we go. Oh, run away. I'll get murdered. Going against that thing. You'll see it on the stream, the big three-headed dragon.
Oh yeah. It just wants to play with ya.
So I have 539k health. Like I said, only.
Only. It's like a lost puppy, it just wants to play with you. Or it's extremely hungry and just wants to take a chunk out of you.
Chunk, it will swallow me whole. It'll deep
It's got
throat
three-
me.
It's got 3 heads, hasn't it? It just might just decide to rip you apart.
close to the same stomach.
True. And what a tasty morsel you will be, eh?
How do you know what I taste like? Now,
I don't know.
That's getting back to the creepiness.
I don't know.
One more of these. to
Don't you just taste like chicken?
I don't know. Go ask any one of a number of my exes.
Why? They already tried to take a bite out of you.
Dude, have you never had sex in your life?
What's I have?
Then why ask a silly question?
Because I was trying to get a response out of you.
18 minutes to level. Oh, I might get a level before you're done.
Maybe. Gul'dan.
Gul'dan can go suck a fat one. So I can say, Gul'dan can go suck it.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go stop him.
No, you gotta go free him actually.
Yeah, too. Although, for all the trouble he's worth, why don't they just leave him rot there?
Because they were trying to... The whole thing is Gul'dan's been used. His power's been drained, so he will be there to summon, to help summon the Dark Portal. And you have to free him for it to stop summoning the Dark Portal. But the downside is it releases him to do even more damage.
More damage, yeah. Right, I've done that, so I must have to do something up top now.
Your mama? Ooh, I just sell it. Got BOE.
Nice.
Some male gear though.
Okay, not so nice then.
Like I said, I'll just sell it. Alright, into the Tangled Heart we go.
Okay. Stasis runes destroyed. I thought I got all of them. Must be one more left.
Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Chapter 3. I've got 4 quests in here. I should... Well, didn't I say I had an hour and 15 minutes to level about 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, so what are you now?
9 minutes.
Right. Okay, they come back again. Why did they come back?
What came back?
Oh, these rock things. I destroyed them. Apparently there's a fourth one somewhere. Oh, okay, it's the design. I've got to click on the design. There we go. Now he's free.
Free falling.
Ooh, rainbow colors. The portal is now open. Oh. Right. Oh no, everybody's dead.
Oh, bugger nuts.
There's a gathering here.
I really should stop him doing that when he casts that.
Hmm.
Oh, just the big ass NPCs.
Apparently I gotta head back through the portal again.
That will be for chapter 2, the harvest. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to level. Oh, really? Go away.
Getting quite bad, is it?
Nah. I just gotta find another 4 pollen and another few saps. Another 16 saps. Okay, I am breezing through this content. Because I up my heirloom gear. That's the other reason why I want to get my legendary done, because I want to up my heirloom gear for Legion as well. It's about 20k to upgrade my heirloom gear for Legion.
It's nothing really. It's a drop in the bucket for you, isn't it?
It's quite a bit actually, because yeah, I want to pay for my subscription this week. Nice. It's the sap's done. I just need one more. Swollen testicle means swollen pod. Oh, pollen pod, not swollen. Place another one of these. But I might do a full UI reset once we're finished in that, because what I was reading in the blue post and that's the only way to really fix this problem.
What, for the camera?
Yeah.
Could it be something that's still overriding Blizzard's camera
It's part
setting?
of, well, what I've been reading, it is part of the Spartan UI. With the camera, once you go into AFK mode, the camera just spins around on you.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time, but as soon as you come away from AFK, it stopped.
Yeah,
Was
but
supposed
that's
to
what's
stop.
interfering.
Hmm. It was something that they implemented like 5. Yeah, it would be about 5 versions ago. Like, because they started this UI when Kata first came out,
Yeah.
and but they had problems once Wrath was introduced. When Blizzard introduced Wrath, they basically updated the whole API, and that's when a lot of functions disappeared or became privatized, so that you could not make use of them.
Yeah.
And it just screwed a lot of add-ons, and yeah, basically it just filled a lot of stuff up. Of course, Blizzard took a lot of those features from those add-ons, so eventually those add-ons became redundant. But yeah, it still messed a lot of add-ons up, because either people didn't bother to update and try and sort out the problems with the UI to match Blizzard's API, or they just gave up.
Yeah, I just leveled up, by the way.
Nice. Right, now where is it? 8 bleeding coyote. Oh, okay, I've gotta go burn some huts. Oh,
Oh, you're only up to that bit. I might shoot back to the garrison.
well, I didn't realise what I had to do. I was wondering why there's a big cloud of fire hanging over my head. Oh, someone was inside, roasting, yay.
Roasted nuts, anyone?
Roasted orcs, Taurans, or anybody else? I wonder why there was like a big cloud of fire hanging on my head. I was wondering what that was for.
I was just going through the stream health. It's actually telling me to actually put my bitrate down to 45,000 kbps.
Isn't that modem dial-up speed?
45,000, that's kilobytes per second.
Not 4500.
The stream's current bitrate 6,172 is higher than the recommended bitrate.
You've been running it too high.
It's a constant good stream, so I'm not complaining.
No.
No, just
But if it's churning through too much resources, then that could be why you're slowing down a bit or having glitches. Because it may not be capable of really supporting that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just back at the garrison.
Alright, one more hut to burn. That's done.
Garrison architect, what do you want there? Use the architect table to upgrade your garrison to level 2.
Nice. So that's your garrison, eh? Looks quite nice and tidy.
Commander,
I haven't
I've
even
seen
got a
you
garrison.
and your armies win many hard-fought battles across Draenor. We now face our greatest challenge as we attempt to unite against the Iron Horde.
Right, I'm still 2 hours 46 minutes away. Considering these are all low level quests, and the most I can get is like 110 XP or something. Oh, you have a video clip.
Yes, I do.
Nice. And what is this for? Are you upgrading something?
Yeah, upgraded my garrison.
Oh, that looks good. All flashy.
I need more resources. I'm sitting on 14 garrison resources.
Is that all?
I just spent like 200.
I know. Yes. Sorry, it gets resource hungry after a while. As it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, I think in the end you end up having to spend 1,000 resources on the third stage or something. Or close to 1,000 anyway.
I'm flying back up to. It's going to be a long flight. Load up the analytics from the last hour.
Okay, looks like I've got a follower now.
It's not bad. World of Warcraft plus Mythic runs. Had 17 views so far. Wow. No Man's Sky's actually got quite a few views.
Really?
Does that mean I've got to do another video of that crap? I guess I'm doing another video for that crap. Oh, I shouldn't. No Man's Sky, it is a good game, but yeah, it's had 19 views, and I only did it last night, so I'll do another video of it. I'll do another live stream of it. Actually, I'll do that later on today.
Seems like some party's interested in it.
Said in the guild today, I was like, I'm never playing that game again. It's so. I did a first play of it, well, first replay, and okay, it's good. I've got off the planet after my second attempt because I kind of screwed up the first one. And
I never got off the planet.
I did. No, that was fun. I got off the planet. It's got a few improvements, which I've already noticed. That's where we're gonna go from here. Down there. Down to Deep Root. Time to go to Deep Root. Started making these sick jokes because I've got about at least 5 sick jokes running around in my head right now.
Sure it's not Deep Home?
No, it's Deep Root. It's time for a Deep Root. No, whoever's going to be watching this later and will hear the joke will go, my goodness, really?
So much for this being PG.
Oh, I am being PG-ish.
Just not in your mind.
Hey, can't control what pops into your mind.
True. But you did say you're making an attempt to be PG.
I said I'll make an attempt.
Yeah, exactly. Make an attempt to be PG tips.
Did you say you're cooking breakfast?
How did you get that? I mean, that just like a random thing in your head, another thing that just popped on your head, eh?
Yeah. Did you say you're making breakfast?
I mean, that's just like completely out of the blue, nothing to do with any conversation whatsoever.
So, you say you're making breakfast?
No, I'm going to sleep.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, all these things. I did say I was only going to stay up to about 4ish, and it's damn near 5 o'clock already.
Hey, just think. You're my sort of partner in crime when it comes to streaming at the moment.
Ooh, that sounds dangerous. Will I get a prison sentence out of it? I hope not. I don't like being associated with criminals. Now I gotta go put out these fires.
No, you gotta go set fires.
No, I've done that. I'm now gonna put these fires out.
You don't put fires out.
Apparently I do now.
I did that quest like the other day. I ran that whole zone the other day. It doesn't matter what. Does not matter what class you're on. It's always the same.
Well, I got a fire extinguisher and I just had to free,
Oh, I know where you are. Just before the arena, you gotta extinguish the fire to let 2 people out. Oh, God,
yep, and then just hand in the quest.
And then you'll have to go kill 19. Well, I think it's meant to be 100, but it's 99.
Yeah, it's called a potential ally. That's the quest I'm just completing. Okay. Except kill your 100. That's the one you're talking about, is it?
Yeah, you'll kill 98, and you'll say, well, you didn't kill 99. Then you'll tell them that you own one. And the fact that me and you've re-killed them. Well, I've killed them on my demon hunter. You killed them on your hunter. Couldn't believe you thought hunters and demon hunters were basically the same thing for so long. That was funny.
Okay, I'm in a sort of arena thing. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Karagath. Go on, bring the pain. I'll kill you all.
If you die, can I laugh?
Apparently, looks like my allies are killing them all for me.
They help, you still gotta kill them. Don't be lazy. I know you're a lazy hunter and all.
I'm not a lazy hunter.
You're so lazy, you were trying to reconfigure your tab button to something different. You're so lazy you use your mouse to move forwards.
Because it's so handy. I miss using the buttons on my mouse. I have to move my fingers more often.
What the hell?
Oh. Coming up to 80.
Once you get through that bit, you're about halfway through that whole thing. Okay, so... Ooh, that's a nice upgrade. So I'm still running around with the heroic ring, I think, from Cataclysm.
Oh, okay.
It's a 44% upgrade over the ring. I've still got to do the quest, but hey, won't take me long. The Infested. And Pollen Power!
Okay, so what's... this is glitching. It's repeating the same thing. Oh, okay, they've just time-looped it.
What do you mean it was glitching.
I didn't. No, I didn't realise what it was doing because it did send me back to the start of that second part. But it turns out that I've been put into a time loop, and then it got broken. That's where he's complaining about the mowing one.
Yeah, well, I did tell you.
Yeah.
I guess I just have to owe you one.
Alright. I'm just been sealed in there.
Yep, there's literally the halfway point on Diggy's guide as well.
Yeah.
And I'm 73. I've got 73% to go on my level.
Nice.
Kill 6 infested. Pick you up. Pick you up. Pick you up.
So I'm in the underground tunnels now.
It's like, well, it took me like five minutes to get through that. In total, I spent like half an hour out there. But mind you, warriors are so OP, especially Fury warriors are so OP at the moment.
Mm. A lot of stuff has been I've had for a while.
I just don't want them to change warriors. Warriors are awesome.
Of course not. So then, demon hunters.
Demon hunters are actually underpowered a bit.
Yeah, they have lost a wee bit, I think. Well, maybe it's only in certain areas, but I have noticed the hunters taking a little bit longer to accomplish the same thing they used to do, say, 6 months ago. Would that be about right?
How would you know what they were doing 6 months ago? You've only been a demon hunter for the last month and a bit.
The demon hunter, yeah, I'm talking about the hunters, though.
Hunters are OP at the moment. So, I mean, severely OP. Like I keep saying, if you're looking for group or doing raiding that for TOS, you see a hunter in the queue wanting a group, you grab that hunter. Hunters and rogues do literally the best damage from what I've seen.
Yeah, it is that way. For a while, though, in the past, warriors were OP for quite a bit too, weren't they?
They still are. What do you think I rolled a hunter? Okay, so replace this. Oh, I lose my 420.
Oh no!
My waste piece. I was like, yeah, 420.
Well, we had 420 like 20 minutes ago.
29 minutes ago.
You could have gone out and smoked your 420.
And now.
I'm so disappointed you didn't do your 420.
That's fine.
You always got tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I have got
I
60.
I remember why I hate why I did hate doing this.
Why?
Because you always get lost in the underground passages.
Should be a map for it. It's don't get lost.
Yeah, it does have a map, but it's still annoying. Never mind. About almost done on this. I think there's only like 3 or 4 quests after this part.
There's actually probably another 15 quests. Right, as soon as you get into that cabin, that's the halfway mark. So,
Yeah, you're right. Hell of a lot there.
that's it. It should only take you another 10-15 minutes. Oh, if I can do that whole zone, that whole starting thing, start to finish with a fresh level 90. Okay, yeah, healing gear warrior does help. You should be able to get the rest done. The rest is piss easy.
Yeah.
Kill a few things, pick up a few items. Do I need to kill that? No, not yet. I need 382 thou to level. What's my eye level? 526. What is your eye level at the moment?
My eye level is 707. It hasn't changed.
How do you heal yourself? There's no healing here.
Hey?
Oh. When the NPC is fighting, decided to heal itself.
Kind of cheating, isn't it?
That's
No. Yeah, just being teleported somewhere.
Yeah. You'll be outside, you'll be looking down, and you've got the quarry down, and there's a big dam in the background.
Yeah. Yes, it's moving along reasonably well. How's your questing?
Yeah, good. Well, I thought you'd be watching.
I have. Well, sort of, when I'm not concentrating on my questing. Now you can't complain that I haven't been watching a YouTube channel.
Just
I
okay.
can now actually watch a YouTube channel while I actually play my game side of the game.
Didn't need to.
Yeah.
Stop healing yourself.
Let's go down. Damn, this battery just won't get past 5.55 volts. It's dropped down to 5.47.
Is that with new battery cells?
No, this is the old one. I actually got a 14 volt DC battery power supply for this. Because this charger will actually accept any input, voltage input.
Yeah.
Like if I had plugged in a 24 volt, it will output 24 volts, and it doesn't matter whether it's AC or DC. But of course, your batteries need a DC charge.
AC/DC?
And this is a 14.4 volt battery pack from an unknown manufacturer, because all the labels have been removed, so you can't tell who manufactured the battery, you can't tell who manufactured the charger, and the only name on the drill is called a Workman. That is the only anything remotely to a manufacturer. That's it. There's no other identifying. There's not even no serial number. There's nothing. There's no identifying features whatsoever.
Damn.
Short of pulling the case apart to try and find a serial number somewhere stamped in the plastic to trace down who actually makes this model and maybe getting the proper charger thing for it, but just have to make do.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah. Well, I suspect there is at least one dead cell in there. I am sort of trying to resurrect it. It is charging. I'm trying to get it to break past the 6 volt barrier. I mean, the drill will actually run, it will actually work.
But how well, though?
Oh, well, reasonably well. You can have a listen.
Something like a gun.
See? It's a lot better than what it was when we first got it.
Couldn't hear a thing.
That's right up at the mic.
Right.
But it was a lot better than what it was when we originally got it. We couldn't even get it to move. There was just no life whatsoever.
I know,
Was there?
I know that. It was like your personal life. There's no life.
Oh. Always a joy with you.
Oh, of course it's always a joy with me. Would you rather be live streaming with Bruce?
Oh, you get his grunts.
Remember
A bit like me when I'm extremely tired and sleep deprived.
Oh, are you sleep deprived?
Only he's like that all the time now. Oh, man.
Just gotta burn 3 more bodies.
So I'm getting 14.10 volts DC coming into the charger.
The thing it's trying to charge that dead cell up, and that's what's causing it not to go over 6 volts.
Yeah, well, it is charging. It's just very, very slow. Once it's pulse charging at the moment, you see. So once it gets past that blockage, it's just a matter of the crystals breaking down and then accepting a charge. Once it does that, then it should be able to do that. Mind you, it is a lot better because it was like 5.15 to begin with, and then it's gone to 24, and now was over 50. But so I sort of charged it up a bit. I let it sit and cool down, and then put it back on the block there, and it will charge up more on the next cycle.
Right.
So it's just a matter of coaxing that semi-dead cell to start charging properly, and once that's done, everything else sort of kicks in, because that dead cell is acting like a it is reverse polarity compared to all the other cells, and so it's sucking in what they're being charged up to, and hopefully they will balance out enough for them to all be charging the same polarity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why I'm sort of keeping an eye on it and just checking not only what the actual charging unit's putting out, but what the actual battery itself has accepted.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. But I do think I'm going to have to break down the Ryobi drill pack and repack it into this case. So it's 10 on the bottom and 2 on top, whereas the Ryobi one is 12 on the bottom and 2 on the top, whereas the Ryobi is 13 on the bottom and 1 on top. A total of 14 batteries altogether. 14 cells. Good thing is though, the Ryobi is 2000 milliamp hours, whereas this is only 1200, so it would get a lot longer life out of it, which is always a good thing for a drill.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 1200 milliamp hours is like, it really isn't. They don't really last that long, especially under load. You might get maybe 2.5, 3 hours on a light load, maybe an hour and a half on a heavy use. Whereas,
just don't let my sister near it. That's a heavy use.
well, yeah, I mean, if you're doing heavy drilling, you'd be better off to use mains power drill rather than a battery power. But if the battery power is all you've got, then you're only going to get about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the work, of course. But if you're only doing light use, like putting in screws for boxing or something like that, then you should get 3-4 hours out of it easy.
Oh yeah.
But it does depend on the batteries, and this one is quite old, I'd say. It's probably at least 5 or 10 years old. Hence the unknown manufacturer of both the battery and the charging unit.
Yeah.
Because all this obviously had stickers on it, and somebody's just ripped all the stickers off for whatever reason. Wish I knew. There's not even serial number or stamp.
Because obviously it's been stolen. You know what? They will remove all identifying markers if it's stolen.
Well, this came out of a state option.
Yeah.
The only thing that it does have it is somebody had scratched in the battery LDB. But this all came from a state sale from the auction
Did you
rooms.
say LBD?
No, LDB.
Limp dick bastard?
I don't know, something like that. Life done badly. Well, that was a bit of a sequence. Back to well now.
Yeah, back to well now.
Woe is me, I'm back and well.
Replace the ring of revivery. I'm sitting at 102k health.
I'm still sitting at 2 hours, 47 minutes and 57 seconds from leveling up.
I'm sitting at 19 minutes.
I'm getting 150 XP per quest handing.
Damn.
I'm getting quite a bit of gold, but yeah, it's Well, this is low level. It's not exactly
it's not
helping you
low,
level.
low. It's like level 90.
Yeah, but that's not exactly helping me level up, though, is it?
No, well, like I said,
But
I did pay you 50k for this.
once I get out to Drenor and we do other stuff, it will cruise along.
Well, it won't be massive gains, but it'll be a little bit.
The good thing though is I've just pretty much one shot everything out here, so that's all good.
Right, once I've got to 94, I'll start off in my new zone. Like, every 2 levels it moves me to a different zone, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm actually 70% through the guide already.
Oh, that's not too bad. Damn, just wasted that, didn't I? Good thing nobody could see me. Yeah, collect 30 sort of artifact weapons or something like that.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Hey?
What'd you do?
What do you mean? Nothing, I just got to collect like 30 artifacts.
Yeah, but you said that I'm glad no one can see me.
Oh, I'd hit the number 1 keypad at a really bad moment and kind of waste it. For number 1, that's my rush ability.
Yeah, that's why I
So
got my number 1 set up for my demon hunter.
Eh?
That's why I got my number 1 set up for my demon hunter.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's kind of waste if you don't line it up properly. You don't kill anything, you know, and it takes a bit to recharge. Like the drill.
Drill probably be your fell rush.
Eh?
Your fell rush will be charged before you drill.
Yeah. Well, the aim is to try and restore it if possible. Otherwise, it's going to be a complete battery rebuild, and that's a bit of a pain in the ass to do. But I kind of need an actual battery, actual working battery. So, you know.
I reckon I can go take that rear.
Yeah, go for it.
93 rear, it's the one in Tail Thrasher Basin. It is Sunclaw.
Okay, that's a bit of a mouthful there.
Even though I got the pronunciation wrong.
Sudden urge for bacon now. Whackhand!
Why have you got a sudden urge for bacon?
Oh, I don't know. Just thought I'd bring it up. Are you hungry yet?
Very!
I can't help you. I don't get paid till 4 o'clock tonight.
I've got $20 sitting in my account.
Oh, well.
That's not my money.
It's 5 o'clock. Only an hour or 2 to go, and then you can go to McDonald's.
Not my money. It's the money it was the money that was put in my account for Bruce. Don't mention names. We're live streaming. Remember?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why did he give you that?
No, it was the money paid back to him, but I just haven't been to it. It's not like I could get out last night. It was kind of true.
No, well, it kind of blocked you in. Oh, now it's just straight killing now, yay.
For now.
I love killing. I'm well. Right.
I'm down to 74. I've got this. I think 4,000.
It's always good. It's always good when you got it.
Oh,
Nice.
I lost more health jumping down than I did fighting against it.
It happens.
20%, 20% to our level.
Red ones to kill. One more big boy. Over there. Still recording.
I'm not recording. Okay,
I'm
just for some strange reason it just died.
Well, it's still recording on my end. I still see you in the fight.
It's reconnecting.
So what?
It's reconnecting.
Oh, now you're timed out. Oh no, you're still live. It just hasn't moved, that's all.
Okay, I had kind of a slight issue there, people. For some strange reason, my streaming software decided to be a naked monkey and just disappear on me. Naked monkey's the term of the week.
Okay. But the thing is, there wasn't actually any interruption to the live feed. It was still sending the live feed.
Nice, that's a good thing then.
So your software might have died on your end, but the actual video streaming there'd been no interruption.
That's good.
Yeah. Mind you, you did say it was like 10-second delay, so
Yeah, because I got a message on my screen saying OBS disconnected, reconnecting. I was like, no!
okay. It's interesting.
What's interesting?
That it was connecting and reconnecting, yet there was no visual evidence of any disconnection. Or I would have expected like a blank screen or something like that. For a split second or two or something like that. But no, there was no interruption whatsoever. The only reason you can tell is when you stop to do whatever you needed to do on the computer. Your character just stopped at the entrance to that cave. That was about the only evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when I was talking, I can actually see on the thing there my name coming up on the thing when I'm talking. So yeah. Even when it crashes, it still works.
Suggested labeling guide, Shadow Moon Valley. No, I've got Teledor.
Are you on to the next stage, eh? Or have you completed that guide?
No, I'm going to the next zone.
Right.
Probably going to start.
So,
Hey?
so what do you really think about Diggy's guide? Do you find it really useful, or
I do. I find it extremely useful.
are you kicking yourself that you didn't get it long ago?
I am. It's quite a sensitive issue for me because I know for a fact I should have got it years ago.
And I do remember you telling me not to waste my money on it.
Shut up.
Well, no, I'm not trying to rub it in or anything like that. I'm just saying.
You're not trying to, but you're doing a damn good job of it.
I'm just saying that compared to back then, you probably would have been wasting your money because they did have quite a lot of problems, but they've gotten over a lot of issues, and you probably benefit more buying it now than you would have, say, a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So back then, yes, you probably would have been correct not to spend your money on it. because they did have a lot of teething problems, but they got over them. You just needed a lot of patience. But I stuck with them when I first got them, and I slowly bought all the packages that they had that come out, and it has benefited me quite a lot. And anybody who does get Doogie Guide, I do highly recommend it, and I don't think you'll be disappointed in it. There will be occasional times where it will glitch because it's fighting against Blizzard's API changes.
Yeah.
And sometimes also other add-ons may interfere. So you've got to take the good with the bad, and sometimes it's a case of just weeding out some of the add-ons that are interfering in order for you to get a smooth run through with it. But the information is invaluable. I don't think you'll really find a better touring guide for the different zones, for the different leveling things, for the different factions. It really covers 99% of everything in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, well, it's telling me to talk to Dungeon Long Drink to fly to Fort Worm Chelda, and it's not giving me the flight path.
Yeah, some things can be a bit misleading, but usually it's not.
I'll go ahead and these quests I've got. They'll get them out because I know my quest I was going to start because I'm like doing one area until it tells me to move to the next one.
Sorry, you just faded out of there, but
basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the area because every 2 levels it's telling me to move to a different zone.
Yeah.
Which it's not an issue for me.
Yeah. Well, it does. It's very good at suggesting what gear to level up with. What quest lines to pursue once you've finished a quest line. I mean, ages ago, used to query as to where you wanted to go, because quite often once you've done a quest line, you have no idea where you need to be, what zones you need to be in order to advance your character, or what storylines you want to follow. And before Duga's Guide, it was literally looking at a needle and haystack trying to figure out where you needed to be. But now you pretty much don't have to think about it. You just follow Duga's Guide, and it will take you to the next questing zone, or depending on what you have it set for. You really can't go wrong with it. Oh, looky, I found someone with a diamond on their head.
I'm not even gonna comment.
Oh, it's just one of the NPCs. He's got a star on his head for some reason. It is Hansel Heavy Hands, level 90. Right. So what do I have to... well... Oh, I've got to get some schematics. Somewhere.
Inside the building. So I'm going to have to walk to Talador.
Alright.
The closest flight path is actually the garrison. I can't use my garrison Hearthstone for another 15 minutes. I'll just fly up to the garrison.
Oh,
and then
that's a
just walk
shame.
from the because I'm 94 now. I've just handed in some quests. I'm now 85% through. So we got Teledor. And I can do Ochdon in Teledor, the dungeon, when you actually get your butt over here.
I'm just going to blow up a building now.
Yeah, you blow up the building and then you'll have to go up the top of the tank and kill 200 horde, iron horde that are attacking you, and then you'll hand that in, run down, run to the end, and that will be the end of the Tala jungle, and then you'll start out in Draenor, do I think it's like 5 quests to actually get your garrison first before we do anything anyway.
Yeah. I was thinking once I've done this, I'll actually get off or a couple of hours of sleep.
Well,
Once I've started the
well, I thought
garrison.
we were going to quickly do it because dungeons only going to take 10 minutes, if that.
Okay. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm the same provider. Trying to keep the eyes open. So many quests. Why did you have to go hide out in the toilet for?
I'm not in the toilet.
No, this guy, Garner, he's a spy hiding out in the toilets. I just saw another guy go. It's weird. Oops, something bugged out. What bugged out?
Interface action failed because of an add-on.
Yeah, I got add-on action blocks, add-on diggy guys. Try to call the protected function unnamed. Oh, it's an unnamed field. Definitely a Blizzard problem.
Sounds like someone got excited over that.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Diggy Guide and Blizzard seem to have a tit for tat. Sometimes they will fix the problem that Blizzard's done, but yeah, it's an unknown protected function, and the bug it's to do with the frame Excel world map action function action button lure, and it's the function clear, refresh, and set map aerial ID. That's and that is Blizzard's frame XML thing. So basically, it's trying to update the world map frame, and that function is has been protected for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah. You get these sorts of things. There's nothing you can do about it. It's up to Doogie to figure a way around Blizzard's block. But basically, anything in the framing XML these days, you can't touch. You can look, but you can't act on any of its private functions anymore, which is really annoying and really frustrating for a lot of developers, I think. In fact, a lot of them, I think, are getting really sick and tired of Blizzard's UI changes and privatizing a lot of stuff that doesn't actually need to be privatized.
Yeah, but in saying that, add-ons and that are actually very well known to break the game.
Oh yeah, granted.
And that's what Blizzard's trying to stop, is all these, like, okay, yeah, sure, Blizzard does like, in a way, for people to do their own add-ons and whatnot, but they also, let me finish, because you cut me off.
Right.
But they don't want add-ons and that will break the game.
True, but a lot of add-ons that have been working well with the game are breaking now because Blizzard's changing a lot of the basic functions in the game, and that's why they're breaking, because Blizzard is now no longer making these basic functions available, and the script breaks when it comes across one of these functions, and so either you've got to rewrite the function to match Blizzard's parameters or do away with that function altogether.
Yeah, you wanna know why they're doing that? Okay, you look at the base game, it's just under 40 gig to download and install.
I know.
Let me finish. You just cut me off again. What they're trying to do, they're trying to somewhat start minimizing everything so they don't have all the stuff open in the background. They're trying to close off a lot of the old stuff, so it's accessible but only by them. That's why you were saying about privatizing.
Yeah. Well, I do get that, and a lot. Keep in mind that a lot of these add-ons are now being actually integrated into Blizzard's UI, or part of those features have been integrated into it, which in itself is a good thing because you know that those features are being tested and they work. But at the same time, things like Doogu's Guide, I can't see Doogu's Guide ever being fully integrated into the WoW system, because Doogu's Guide is pretty much one person's sort of main income, really, isn't it? Then he makes off this guide.
Yeah, but in saying that, you're saying that WoW won't bring in someone's guide who's one person doing it. You know the little quest helper that we have that tells you where to go on the map and whatnot? That was one person's guide.
Was it?
World of Warcraft did not always have a quest helper.
No, they didn't, but I thought they finally brought one in. Yeah. I didn't realise it was actually done by an individual outside of Blizzard's team.
The concept was done outside Blizzard. Blizzard
hijacked it?
No, Blizzard in their mind perfected it. Like I said, Blizzard in their mind. I'm not saying that they perfected it. There's no way in hell I'm saying they perfected it.
No. I thought I killed you. Why are you still here? I'm just up around the tank. I'm just trying to figure out what I've got to do with this tank now. Climb the rear chain. Oh, climb the rear chain.
Go up the chain. The dude will start talking, and then you're gonna go jump on one of the cannons, and like I said, kill 200.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what exactly was just supposed to do with the cannon.
You meant to mount it and say, "Yeehaw!"
Well, I killed all the guards surrounding it, and I was just... yeah.
I'm almost there. Over the waterfall, here I come.
This pump. Try. There we go. Right.
Up the hill. I made it. I had to actually walk to the Alliance base from a garrison.
Really? Okay, I think I'm about to go fire off and kill everybody from the cannon.
Right, in this zone, what do I want? Right, I have a choice. I have a choice, I have a choice, I have a choice. Grants the artillery tower, grants use with artillery strike. artillery strike. What is your armory to begin artillery strike at the target? Blah blah blah. So what I normally go for. Summons a guardian orbiting at the location that electrocutes enemies within 15 yards. 12,000 damage every 2 seconds for 30 seconds. I'm gonna go the sync drum this time.
Yeah, I've got other firing at me now. I've got to go firing back at them.
Yeah, you'll have the cannons, what they call
Yeah.
tanks. Alright, complete quest. Speak to Archmage Khadgar, as by the way, that's how it's pronounced, Khadgar.
Yeah.
So we go.
Alright. Oh, another one?
Another
Really?
one bites dust. Woman eco.
Those cannons just respawned.
Okay, Diggy got a bit messed up here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a big birdie. Oh, that's an elite birdie. I'm just gonna go that way. Avoid the toads. Back on the road. I'm off to see Khadgar. Follow Khadgar and speak with. Right, I'm just gonna use the portal up the road. What's my adventure guide tell me I should be doing? Talador. Where am I? Talador. Might as well grab that one here.
Now I've got a nice cutscene.
Yep, and then you gotta do the whole
Oh, I
run
just
thing.
broke the portal.
That's the whole point. Whee!
Oops, the war chief just called for our heads. That's not good.
Excuse my language, but fuck Hellscream.
Hey?
Excuse my language, but fuck Hellscream.
Okay. And what's got you worked up now?
screen.
It's cool. So apparently I'm finished with the tank scene there.
Yep, now you're going to run down, or just jump down, jump and glide.
Yeah, just following everybody else. They're all running
Yeah,
towards the fire.
you got to get to the harbour.
Yeah.
How dare you shoot at me? I will two-shot you to hell.
You mean you're not going to one-shot them?
They're at my level.
Yeah.
Literally a level
Nice.
higher than me.
Well, it's better than three-shotting.
These have a lot of health.
Okay. I'm going to go to Shadowrun now, apparently. And they just put up a barrier to stop the Iron Hordes and that from getting in.
I know, like I said, I did that whole quest line a few days ago.
And I just got an achievement.
Welcome to Draenor.
Still can't fly though. To Shadow Moon now. It's all disappeared too. The Warlords of Draenor. Lower loading screen. I am in Shadow Moon Valley now.
Zone you've never quested him. I'm sick of getting stunned by these stupid things.
Yes. Yes, you're right. I've never actually quested on this zone before.
Because it's an alliance only zone. Same with Frostfire Ridge isn't a horde only zone when you start out in Draenor.
Well, it means I get to see something that I would never see on my alliance.
Don't mean on your horde.
Wow, board that, yeah. Why am I walking when I can ride?
I don't know, why are you walking?
Kind of go a lot faster if I'm a mount. Looks like I'm gonna have to go around.
Okay, and now I've just got to find two of those energy things. Man, these have a lot of health.
And this is where we build a garrison, is it?
Oh yeah, we'll take a couple quests.
And then the quest. plant my banner now. So let's just open up a portal to Stormwind.
That's for the workers to come through.
Hmm.
Back up this way.
I might as well stand back and let them get on with the work.
Might as well watch my gameplay while you're waiting on them.
I've got to do some. Yeah. That one's some buried treasure or something. I think I've got to go set some lumberjacks, cut down some trees.
Ooh, I spotted a rear.
Oh no, I've got to set some flags or something, some survey stakes or something like that, you know?
Speak to measure. All the way back. But before I do,
Well, you know that new game that Blizzard's bringing out, that should be out by the end of the month too.
Blizzard's not bringing the game out.
Yeah, Destiny 2.
It's not from Blizzard!
I know it's not from Blizzard, but they're going to be bringing it into the Blizzard's menu thing.
Yes, but you said the game that Blizzard's bringing out. Oh,
Right.
I'm not taking that.
No, you're right. It's not Blizzard doing it.
Oh, should I attempt it? Let's see how quick.
What is it? Is it a rare or what is it?
It's a rare with 223k health.
Oh,
I'll give it a shot.
why not?
What's the worst that can happen?
You die and it's caught on camera.
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen.
But if you get it, that's also caught on camera, and that's good. There's always an upside.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm gonna get this motherfucker. Got it.
Nice.
And that's people how it was done. Yeah, I went down to like 30% health.
Still,
I had
you
to pop. I had
survive.
to pop all my defensive cooldowns. I had to pop everything just to survive.
What more do you want?
Next question.
What does that do for your level?
Got me about 6,000 experience.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice reboost.
I still need 389,000 to level though.
Oh, I think you've got this.
I've already gone up 2 levels. Well, you've been buck-assing around out there.
So what are you, 94 now?
Yep.
Well, before you know it, you'll be 100. You'll be a century old.
You're 103.
Thank you.
further ado, thank everyone for tuning into the stream tonight. We've been streaming for the last 3 hours and 11 minutes. Like, the first hour was no audio. That was kind of sad.
Like I said, technical problems.
No technical issues due to my audio crapping out while I was doing Mythic Pluses last night.
It happens.
It does.
Did they, didn't they have a patch or something a wee while ago?
Well, OBS, I've still got to actually do the update for it.
So you haven't actually...
No, I haven't actually done the actual update yet, but I will be.
Because that might help a lot. Especially some of the issues you've been having, they might have resolved.
Well, let's come right there. Getting rid of this.
Well, whatever you're doing so far, there's been absolutely no interruption in the actual streaming itself, so
No, that's a good thing.
that's really good. It is really good. Oh look, I found a ready-made gravesite.
For you?
No, let's see what we've got there. Lady Tier. Nothing else written on these.
I've got some wanted quests. I think they're going to be fun to do.
Hmm?
The wanted quests.
Oh.
I got something from the postmaster.
Oh, okay. More mail. You're popular. Somebody loves ya.
Else from the postman. It's something I've forgotten to pick up or something like that.
Right.
Ah, 8 Black Rock fragments.
Yeah, any more stuff from the auctions?
All my auctions are pretty much expired.
Speaking of auctions, I should really check on the Timber auctions, see what's coming out this week. Come on, how many quests do I have to do before you can... Oh no, we have started the build!
Alright, I'm gonna go try and find this bird. At least attempt to take down this bird.
Alright. So I've now established my garrison.
Nice work. Took your time.
It's just doing all the quests and all that. Haven't been running around all over the place.
Alright, where the heck is this bird?
That's a good question.
I
So
hate.
I can...
I'm trying to not to walk over towards the horde base.
Why?
Alliance. What a stupid question.
Thought you were invincible. You could take on anybody.
I'm 94, not 110 and like 930, 940 eye level.
You'll be there one day.
Oh, 940, I wish. Oh, maybe with the next patch. God, you get catch-up gear to 910. So I'm just trying to decide which of my character... Am I going to run my... ooh. I reckon I've got this.
No?
Right, watch my stream. This is meant to be a 3-man quest. I reckon I've got this.
mining at the moment. So what is the... Sorry, what is the quest about? What are you
I've
supposed
got-
to do with this
The
quest?
bird just disappeared.
Oh, the bird. Oh, that bird. Yeah, it can be a bit of a...
It just disappeared on me.
I'm looking at across the bridge, just on the bridge. You might have gone out of phase.
It's gone. You'll see it. It disappears.
Yeah. Well, mind you, there's 10-second lag on here.
The bird disappeared.
It goes in a loop.
It
It'll
was
come back.
staying still and then it disappeared. Watch the stream.
I did, but it will come back. It will go. It goes in a loop. It is a really annoying quest though, because it's like I think it's like a half-hour loop thing.
It's not a half-hour loop.
It seemed like it to me at the time when I did it last.
Yeah, well,
But
the Horde base is like right beside where the quest is. It makes it awesome.
I know the bird
Because I've
comes
done
back
this
and
one
forth.
quite a few times.
Mm.
Leveling up characters and that. Even though I hate Draenor.
It's never the same though, is it? Or not quite the same.
It's exactly the same.
Because what I mean is the bird. It will pop up in certain areas. It's not quite a loop. There's a bit of a it does like a little V somewhere close. Yeah, that's right. It does like a little V thing close to the Horde base. There's a hill or something that comes close to it. I think
I'm just
that's
trying-
just down from the Horde base, if I remember rightly.
There's a few mines in this area. I'm not worried about them at the moment. Wandering Vindicator. There's a rear. I found another rear.
Trouble is, if you don't kill it quickly, it will just fly off and and basically reset, more or less. It really is.
Now I've got to try and find it.
Yeah, you do. It'll be somewhere along that path, and it can be really annoying. I've had it actually come up behind me at one point.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm prepared for this because it's a 3-man quest.
I eventually did solo it, but it just took time trying to hunt it down and get to it and kill it quickly enough that so you don't, so it doesn't take off and do a loop. Because that's what it'll do. It'll just do a loop around the whole.
Yeah, but the
area.
thing is, as you saw, it was there 1 minute and gone the next.
I know. I watched it. It was hovering over the bridge for a good 10 seconds, and then it moved off and went out and.
No, it didn't move. It disappeared.
Well, from your end, it disappeared. From my end, I saw it hovering over the bridge for a good 10 seconds, and then it moved off slightly and then disappeared.
So I'm going to go back to that bloody bridge. There has to be at that
Right.
bridge.
Well, it will be part of its route because it will come back to that bridge.
What I'm saying is, and you're not listening like normal, it didn't move. It was there, because when I went past it last time, it was sitting there, and then it just, basically, it blinked to move. I blinked and it was gone.
Well, I can only tell you what I'm watching, that's all.
It's there again. Right, you son of a fucking bitch. You ain't fucking going nowhere now.
Kill.
Busy. This ain't an easy fight, and it's a elite as well. I'm I'm literally popping you. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get this done. No, I'm not going to get this done. Right. Got to 28%. Can't solve it just yet. This is where you come in handy.
I was waiting for that.
Hey, you got paid 50,000 gold.
Mercenary warrior to demon hunter to the rescue.
But we're going to have a short intermission and we will be back.
Well, I do notice there's definitely over a 10-second delay between what you're actually doing and what I'm actually seeing. So I've got to go and pick up resources around the place.
He is the greatest smuggler we've ever seen.
Guns, drugs.
Tasted like those cigarettes, staring at the moon. We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit long? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit long? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. If we sail a little bit high, a little bit long, a little bit high, a little bit long, a little bit high, a little bit long, a little bit high.
Making myself and all I've got is all I've got left is some apricot pickings. that, yeah, no, what, like I said, what you were doing on there was being delayed by about 10, maybe 15 seconds. So when I saw the bird, it was just hovering over the bridge, and then it moved off and disappeared. Yeah, well, it's good. I'm over running around from here. Just yeah, well, they're just all picked up for some reason. That's like 2 or 3 different quest lines, like the buried supplies, the patchwork groundworks, and gotta find this person's books. We can pick this up tomorrow. What time roughly do you want to? To be honest, I don't know. Maybe 10. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming out there now. I suppose a bit of sign off, eh?
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history. Yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history. Yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry.
history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. You and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep, you and I, we got history, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Well guys, I'm saying goodnight. It's been a good journey with you guys, whoever's been watching, whoever will be watching the replay. I hope you guys
And
enjoyed it.
it's been interesting learning how to build a garrison out in Draenor and Shadow Moon Valley.
Well, you've only
Some-
just started yours, like mine's pretty
Yeah.
basic still. But
Whole new era I've never ever been to because I've always been Horde, and this is my first Alliance character, my first main Alliance character. And yeah, it's interesting to see new scenery.
and I'll be doing some more live streaming later on today at some point.
Later on today for us. For those who don't know, we're about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've been doing this about 2 in the morning.
Well, we've
Started,
been
didn't we?
streaming for the last 3.5 hours, and that's, well, I'll be
4 hours almost, isn't it?
almost. I'll be streaming the guild raid tonight. We'll be doing heroic progression, starting a fresh raid, I believe, because we are 2 out of 9 on heroic. We should have been 3 out of 9 heroic, but due to Mistress bugging out on us.
Which is never a good thing.
No, it's never a good thing. She bugged out on us. As you can go watch the Sunday Night Raid on my YouTube channel. But hopefully we'll get down first boss. We should get down the Inquisition tonight, and I will talk to. Well, I've got my Discord up there, but for the actual guild one, well, you'll be able to hear us all talking in that, and we should hopefully be well behaved. I can't guarantee anything. I can never guarantee that.
No, I mean, it can be a pretty unpredictable unpredictable, and you never know who's going to say what, how things are going to go down, and whether you're just going to have a um, good raiding night. All you can do is try and hope that everybody enjoys themselves, everybody wants to raid, and the main thing is that you all have fun.
Well, that's the whole point. Well, we are trying to have fun, but we are trying to get progression done. Like, we're hoping to get at least 3 or 4 bosses done tonight on heroic. First boss we should one shot, I'm hoping. Demonic Inquisition, we struggled on that last week due to people not being in Discord, Pug Tank not being in Discord, because we've only got the one real heroic tank. Our other tank is still winning fights, and I'm not too sure if he's tuning up. But as I always say, you want to come join us. If you're on saurfang, come join the raid. Even if you're not on saurfang, you can always send me a message through Discord and that, and I can get you.
I have to say, Discord is a lot better than Vent or any one of the other ones that they've tried.
We're going old school. Vent, jeez, that's old school.
I know, but what I'm saying is, for those who still use it, I think Discord far outshines any of those systems. What do you reckon?
I don't think anyone uses Vent anymore. Just for pure fact, it's Vent.
Sorry, you're cutting out there.
Sorry, I don't think anyone actually uses Vent nowadays.
Well, what other systems are there apart from Discord and the WoW built-in?
Well, they've got the WoW built-in. You got TeamSpeak.
Thing. There's nothing else really, is there?
No, not really. But as I was saying, you want to come join us? Put me a message through my Discord. Discord information's at the bottom. Just you can either private message me on Discord, send me a message through YouTube. I'll be doing Twitter feeds as well, and we would love to have you. Like I keep saying, we're needing another heroic tank. We're needing DPS. Heal as always. We need everything. We're sitting about 13, 14 people in our raid group. We're wanting a completely full raid group, so we're looking probably 20 people for our main raid group. We're doing Mythic Pluses now. We're getting groups together for that. You know, we just have fun in the guild. But I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Good night.
Good night all, and thank you for joining us.